Oh, a crucial game. And Chavo right away nagtinikling sa gitna. He was actually confused. He got the ball, but medyo nalito siya eh. Yung ring nila nasa kanan. So he had to go to the left, and then kasi nakaharap sila sa left. But a backcourt violation to start. That's not how you want to start a crucial game if you're Coach Jerson Cabildas in the EAC. But let's take a look at their set here. They're playing a man zone. May mga naka-float lang si Umpad. Jonicio lets it fly. Bullseye to start with a 3, Ray.
Yes, maaga nagparamdam itong si Jonicio. And for me, talagang magandang ano to para sa mga taga-heavy bombers na yung isa sa mga scorer nila ay nakapuntos kagad. And para kay Jonicio naman, talagang maaga niya nakuha yung kanyang rhythm.
Robin, the drop pass, Earl Umpad. That's why he's there inside. He's the biggest man on the floor. Here's Maguliano. Maguliano looking at the clock, muscling his way, using his body, denied and blocked. Back to JRU. A short jumper, good start. Josh Giab knocking down that 2. 5-0 burst here for JRU with a minute gone by in the first.
So far, Andre, maganda yung pinapakitang depensa ng Heavy Bombers. Talagang lahat ng mga passing lane, dinideny nila.
Bakit pati kita mo, talagang nakadikit. And look at Robin not being given daylight. Maguliano launches it. Yes! Para sa 3.
Talagang tira ni Maguliano yon, Andre. And yun yung paborito niya. Na tuwing nagpipick and roll sila, lagi lang siyang pop. And pagka-open siya, hindi siya nag-hesitate na itira yun.
Maguliano, a 35% three-point shooter, pretty high for a big man, averaging close to 15 points a game, close to 9 rebounds a game.
Samantala, tinawagan ng foul itong si Umpad. Medyo na-late yung kanyang help doon.
First foul called on the big man, Earl Umpad. 2 free throws being given here to Marwin Jonicio. And now let's head courtside, where Glycel Galpo has her first quarter report. And I believe she was able also to speak to team captain Ray De La Rosa before the game. Glycel.
Yes, Andre, as they inch closer to their goal of making it to the Final Four, team captain Ray De La Rosa expressed his satisfaction with how the JRU Heavy Bombers are performing so far. But of course, the job is not done. Ang gusto raw niya is for everyone to continue to lock in, to not lose focus, and to be more consistent. Dahil in his words, we have to continue to play our brand of basketball and play each game with the will to win. Dagdag pa niya, malaking factor daw talaga ang depensa sa kanila, at ito rin daw ang tinabaho nila is the team's ability to regroup. With all of these combined, Ray De La Rosa said that he is very confident that their team will come out with a win today. Andre and Ray, talagang hindi maikakaila na sa puntong ito, bawat kupunan ay lumalaban ng buhay at talagang gutom ang bawat isa sa panalo. Pero ang lamang raw nitong mga Bombers ay yung matibay na pundasyon nila as a unit. Ika nga ni Ray sa akin, we all feel that our time is now and we are all on the same page to make it happen. Andre and Ray?
Maraming salamat, Glycel. And you can feel, Ray, dama mo yung importance nitong larong to, the tension, and also you can see it in the players. Kita mo yung adrenaline, kita mo yung aggressiveness sa kanila.
Yes. Ako, dito ko nakita yung depensa talaga ng dalawang koponan to. Talagang wala silang binibigyang mga small chances or small details dito sa dalawang koponan na to, dahil alam ng mga players, especially mga coaches, na kung gaano ka-importante itong larong ito.
Maguliano inside, in and out. Giab having trouble with the basketball, but diving to the floor, getting the ball back for EAC. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Huge possession for the Generals. Both Luciano and Maguliano on the same side. And the foul mo ang itatawag to kay JL De Los Santos, a holding foul.
Ito yung sabi ko kanina, Andre, ayaw talaga nila bigyan ng chance itong EAC Generals na makapwesto at makuha nila yung gusto nila.
And EAC, Ray, they have to be ready. They have to be willing to bump bodies, to really battle today. As we see a 3-8 from the corner, Mintes si Robin. Maguliano inside, Umpad. Chavo, short stab, EAC. Umpad trying to keep the ball alive for the Generals. Luciano gets it back. Deeper si Maguliano, di nakita ni Luciano. He goes all the way.
Yes, finally, nakapuntos ang EAC after ilang rebounds doon na hindi sila makakonvert. And yun ang kagandahan na meron kang Earl Umpad sa ilalim dahil talagang kahit i-box out mo pa siya, kaya lang sobrang haba kasi nito ni Earl Umpad, kaya kahit papano, nakukuha niya yung bola.
Sabi ko nga si Ray, kailangan maging physical.
Yes.
Nakukuha ulit ng EAC. Tumatakbo si Robin, inabol ni JL. Blanca ni JL from behind.
Maga tumalon dun si Ralph Robin kaya kinapos yung tira niya.
Kasi we know how physical JRU is. One of the most physical teams in the NCAA. Count the basket. What's the foul? Medina and one. He heads to the line for a bonus. Now let's head back courtside this time to EAC's side, where Christine San Agustin was able to speak to Gerson Cabiltes, and let's find out more on Coach Gerson's strategy for today's crucial game against JRU. Christine.
Our dream is still alive. We just need to put more fuel to the fire in order to keep that dream burning and fierce. Yan ang bungad sa akin kanina ni Coach Gerson Cabiltes nung tinanong ko siya kung ano nga ba ang kanyang paalala before coming in to the game. Dagdag pa niya, pinaalalahanan niya rin ang kupanan na kung kaya nilang i-triple ang kanilang mga efforts ay gawin nila, lalo pat JRU is the home to some of the most talented, physical, and veteran players in the league. So today, Coach Gerson has instilled a tough defense system in order to combat yet another roadblock on their way to the Final Four. Yan muna ang aking kwento mula sa EAC. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Christine. Here's Giab. But you saw there, Maguliano helping out on defense. Here's De Los Santos on a switch. Has Luciano. De Los Santos, another pick. Here's an outside bomb. Corner three, wala pa kay Medina. Giab trying to keep it alive, but stepping out of bounds. First time out on the floor. Called by Gerson Cabiltes and the Generals. Down 5 here, 5:54 remaining on this highly intense ball game. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at our featured matchup for today. Two bigs, Joshua Giab averaging 11.7 boards and assists per game, and graduating big man for EAC, their captain JP Maguliano, one of 3 players who will be playing their final season, leaving EAC. Nat Coseo, JP Maguliano, and Ralph Robin. And JP's numbers close to a double-double here this season. And I was asking you, who are your, kumbaga sino yung mga naglalaro para sa EAC at JRU? Noong panahon ng EAC, during your time?
EAC panahon nun, Andre, sila,
Simeon
Ubere, Francis Monsayak.
Oh, the whole general.
Oh.
One of my favorites.
And even before pa, Andre, ito dalawang kopa na to, itong Heavy Bombers and General, talagang palaban. And isa sa mga paborito nilang laro talaga is yung pagiging physical. So,
yung JRU, sino nun mga player?
Yun, sila Tay Teodoro, sila Philip Panyamogan.
Nako! Sila Paulo Ponteos. Nako!
Yun yung mga guards na
magugulang.
Yes. Bukod sa magugulang, napakagaling talaga. Marunong gumamit ng screen.
Yeah.
Alam nila, Andre, kailan sila pwedeng tumira or pumasa. So talagang ikaw, as a defensive player naman, talagang mapapalaban ka eh.
Tama. And we know JL. But JL's just really, the passion of this kid. Let's see. Mabibigyan siya ng kanyang second personal foul na nga ni JL. Because earlier he was called for the foul on Luciano when they were jockeying for position. So De Los Santos will have to, no choice, but go to the bench of Louis Gonzalez.
Hindi pwedeng isugal ni Coach Louis itong si JL kasi alam ni Coach Louis Gonzalez kung gaano ka-importante si JL pagdating sa dulo.
Oh, Maguliano offensive board, and he gets hacked hard by Giab. JP will head to the line for 2. One of the things I love about JP Maguliano, kahit ano na siya, masaktan, matamaan, hindi nagbabago yung itsura niya. He just plays. Laban lang siya eh. He doesn't react. I rarely see him react to hard fouls.
And compare mo sa mga last season ni Maguliano, Andre, talagang nag-lose ng weight itong si JP.
That's right.
So, napakagandang kumbaga, idea para sa kanya yan na nag-lose siya ng weight kasi big man siya eh. So malaking advantage sa kanya na mas mabilis siya dun sa mga kabantayan niya. And isa pa doon, itong season na to para kay JP Maguliano, nakikita natin kanina sa stats, napaka-consistent niya eh. Para sa isang graduating na player.
Oh, but Maguliano misses the second free throw, just splits his charities there. 4-point lead for JRU, 3-point field goals. Tik isa. Oh, good play. Good roll to the basket by Joshua Giab. That was a well drawn up play. Junicio finding Joshua Giab curling to the basket.
Ito talaga yung isa sa mga brand ng basketball ni Coach Louie Gonzalez. Itong full court press, itong depensa. As you can see naman, talagang sobrang diin ng depensa nitong Heavy Bombers. And kung ikaw yung Heavy Bombers, ang gusto mong padalin ng bola, ito si Maguliano rather than Ochavo.
Oh, good offensive board by Maguliano. Luciano trying to keep it alive, pero makukuha muli ni Junicio at ng Heavy Bombers. JRU Miranda, now in the game, just replaced JL De Los Santos moments ago after JL picked up a second personal foul early here in the first. Junicio has it up top. Miranda underneath. Second try is good para dito kay Jonathan Medina. Oh, but Luciano, nobody home. And Luciano for an easy layup. Medina surveying the floor. Giab. And look at JRU, how patient.
Yes.
They are running their offense, setting screens. Nakita mo, lahat gumagalaw. And it leaves to an open three. Yes! Para sa tres.
Yan ang nangyayari, Andre, kapag maganda yung ball movement mo. Meron at meron ang ma-open kasi the more na maganda yung ball movement mo, the more na tendencies nagre-relax itong mga depensa dahil ayun nga, kanina nakakuha sila ng open threes doon.
And you don't want to leave Jerry's leading scorer wide open for that three. He's a 30% three-point shooter this season. And we talked about AJ Miranda in their last game. That's one of his, kumbaga yun yung mga gusto ni AJ yung coming off the bench. Also in their in their last game against Letran back in November 11th, came off the bench scoring 17 in 21 minutes. So we know, quality minutes talaga. Lalo na offensively binibigay ni AJ. Meanwhile, sasagutin naman ng tres mula sa kabila ni King Cortiza, guy that we talked about as well.
Oo, maga nagparamdam itong si King Cortiza. Pagpasok
Kakapasok
niya.
lang.
Oo. May kita mo talaga, Andre, yung confidence nitong ni King Cortiza. Imagine mo, kakapasok pa lang niya. And actually, hindi naman ganun ka-wide open yun eh. Pero dahil nga, yung confidence niya mataas, eh kaya niyang ipukol yun.
Meanwhile, good move there to the basket by Nat Cosejo. And this just proves that Jerson Cabiltes in EAC also has a deep lineup at his disposal. King Cortiza coming off the bench, Nat Cosejo coming off the bench. And both those players scoring 5 right away, just checked in. Miranda, ilalabas muna. Nahihirapan ng JRU. A second to go. Good defense by EAC on that sequence, Ray.
Yan yung nagiging problema sa Heavy Bombers dahil nga itong mga main guys ng EAC talagang meron ng 5 points each.
At napatawag ng timeouts, Coach Louie Gonzalez. His lead went up as many as 9, but EAC was able to cut it to 4, 2:38 to go. And of course, Mr. Efren Supan, Mr. Paul Supan, the chairman of this year's management committee for this season as they are the host school. And Sir Paul has been a longtime member of the management committee of the NCAA representing JRU, always supportive Meanwhile, Dr. Lorenzo representing Emilio Aguinaldo College also present this Tuesday afternoon. And Mr. Frank Guzzi from the University of Perpetual Health System, Dalta, also in attendance. Happy viewing. Happy Tuesday to all our viewers on GTV. Father Virgilio Paredes Jr., OAR, representing San Sebastian College, Recoletos. They also know, once you see more than 3 or 4 management committee members are here, alam mong big game.
Yes, kasi andito sila lahat, Andre. Alam nila talagang itong game na to between JRU Heavy Bombers and EAC Generals, talagang dapat mong panoorin.
Live. So thank you also to everybody watching sa ating YouTube channel, sa NCAA Philippines, at sa Facebook page din. Maraming salamat sa inyo. At the line now, taking 2 free throws, Ryan Angeles gets the first. Angeles being given the playing time here by Coach Jerson Cabiltes. Has played 15 games this season. Quality minutes, and team captain for JRU, Ryan De La Rosa, now being injected in. And this is how deep JRU is. You have your team captain, a veteran, Ryan De La Rosa, willing to come off the bench. You know that you have a team that's, a Final Four contender.
And I think, Andre, most of their game talagang itong si Ryan De La Rosa coming from the bench, kasi parang doon siya mas effective pag galing siyang off the bench
Samantala, Cosejo in atake. Nat Cosejo gets his second field goal off the bench. He's been attacking the basket quickly too.
And JP Maguliano, Andre, so far extended minutes na siya dito sa first quarter. Usually, pagka mga 3 to 4 minutes na lang ng first quarter, nilalabas na siya ni Coach Gerson.
But look at that play. Good drive. And then dish at the last second. Ramos and giving it to Sarmiento at the last minute. JRU just attacking that interior of EAC. Maguliano returning the favor. And that's the reason why Jerson Cabiltes opts JP to stay on the floor. Maguliano now has 6 points. In 8 minutes, hasn't rested. Arenal posting up Maguliano. Arenal underneath. Somehow getting that in.
Nakabawi doon si Arenal kay JP Maguliano.
4-point game. Maguliano na up top. Nakatrap si Arenal kay Maguliano. He knows Maguliano will attack. But getting that foul on Arenal, medyo nanggigil at nang hinayang si Maguliano. Let's take a look. Let's drive by Cosejo with 4 off the bench. Then Ramos dropping it off. Drawing the defender, giving it to Sarmiento, and then Maguliano spinning and using the glass on Arenal. Arenal, babalikan naman si Maguliano. Katawan sa katawan. At mamapalaban dito si Ryan Arenal against JP Maguliano.
Yes, Andre, tama ka. Kasi mas mabilis itong si JP Maguliano. So ito yung nakitang advantage ni Coach Gerson na wag muna niyang iupo itong si JP Maguliano, kasi alam niya ang buwabantay ka sa kanya is si Arenal, which is mas malaki ang advantage nitong ni JP in terms of speed.
You saw Coach Louis Gonzalez. Last time JRU went to the Final Four 6 years ago in 2017, season 93.
Ayun na, pinagpahinga na muna si JP Maguliano.
With a minute to go. I think that's a smart move. Coach Jerson Cabiltes to give a minute rest to JP to keep him fresh in the second quarter. It's just a 2-point game anyway. Ramos. And look at this ball movement. Now leaves Miranda, but good challenge there. Miranda going inside, somehow getting that one up and in for AJ Miranda.
So far, itong si AJ Miranda talagang maagang nagparamdam dito, and nakukuha niya na yung kanyang rhythm. A much needed game para sa mga heavy bombers.
Joshua Tolentino, backup point guard now in the game as well, manning the point. Gortiza, 8 to shoot. Gortiza to spin. Seeing an opening. Gortiza up. No. Loristo underneath. And kakapasok lang ni Jelo Loristo. Subbing in for JP Maguliano. Sabi niya, Kap, ako bahala sa'yo.
Magpahinga ka muna dyan sa bench. Ako muna mag-feel ng pwesto mo rito sa loob.
And if you're Gerson Cabiltes, that's something that you love to see.
Yes.
Meantime, balikan muna natin yung galaw ni AJ Miranda driving to the basket, avoiding the generals, and then on the other end, dismiss. But there is Jello Loristo just checking in the game for team captain JP Maguliano. Art Cosa also now in. 5.5 seconds remaining. Miranda, let's see what's set. JRU will run here. 4 seconds. Aguinaldo handoff to Miranda. They want the ball in his hands for 3 to end the first. JRU asking for a foul. Look at Louis Gonzalez. Furious. I believe ang pinapagalitan doon ni Coach Louis ay si Ryan Arenal. But it's a 2-point game.